Hello everyone, I'm Tom with Stock Navigators and this is the weekly market forecast for the week of February 13, 2022. So based on fundamental news, the stock fell sharply on last Friday as raising fears of the Russian invasion of Ukraine added to the spike in near-term inflation expectation and consumer sentiment. They fall to a 10-year low. So the S&P 500 they fall back below it to the day moving average, and the benchmark for the 10-year yields which broke about 2% on Thursday for the first time since 2019, and then they fell back about 1.93% on Friday. So you see that last week the volatility picked up, and the bond market they started after the higher than expected inflation data, so they put up the bond rate. And add on top of that, the Fed Governor Jim Bullard, he also called for accelerating rate hikes in the coming days to fight the inflation. So those headline news shaking the U.S. stock market. So now let's take a look on the technical analysis by using the chart so that we can see what the market is going to do next week. And then I will go to the sector performance so that we can see which one is the best one to follow right now. So first of all, let's take a look on the E-mini S&P 500 ES chart so that you can see that this is the future for the S&P 500 chart. As you can see here, so the market is on after they run up a couple of days and the Thursday and Friday, and then they fell right back below to the day moving average. So you can see that right now the market look a little bit bearish, but however, okay, this is a strong level of support. So in order for the bull to continue, they need to hold about this box here and then bow back up to the upside. That's the scenario that we can see. If the market it will be continue to fall up to test the low below here, then they still have a chance to come down here. If the market tanks, only if the Russia tank rumble. So we will see, if that news not come out and then the Russia not go to invade Ukraine, then the market will find support here and find a way to put to the upside. So we see next week, okay, and the following week to see how the market react at the strong level of support here. Okay, so now let's take a look on the NQ. So similar to the Nasdaq, it also a little bit weaker. You can see that they try to get back up, they couldn't go higher, so they fall below, and then they come back, they retest it, could make higher, now they continue to go down. So this is the important level of support for the Nasdaq. In order to continue to go higher, they have to hold up here. If they drop below here, then they can go down a little bit further. So we will see how the market doing next week, and then we'll go from there. And if you look at the Dow, it also cannot break through the resistance as I mentioned to you last week video, so they pull back down. So now they pull back down. So this is the level of support they need to hold on in order for the bull to continue to go back up. The Russell 2000 it also have so many trouble when they pull back right into the level of support, now become a resistance. So they pull back down again, but they have that support right here. So watch out for this support to be hold, or they will continue to go further. If they hold up here, they will find a way to go back and test the pivot resistance line right there. If you look at the crude oil continue to put it up to the upside at the fear of the Russia invasion of Ukraine. So you can see that they unstable in the commodity market, especially for oil direction. So the oil continue to push it back up. So this is the only sector that take all the benefit of the inflation and the political news. So you follow this one. As long as you stay in the uptrend, you continue to hold on to the position. Okay, and if you look at the gold also push it back, for hedging, as the people fear of the war will come up. So they push it back up, but right into resistance, and then they fell up again. So they are still hang around in this triangle here until they break out. If they go break out here, and it means that the war will start. Okay, but if they don't, then they will continue to go down. Now let's take a look on the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin after they run up, so they hit right into resistance, so now they pull back down. So they still go sideways here. Probably they try to fill up the gap here before they can find a way to put it up again. But overall, this is the support they already found here. So if they can hold up here, they will find a way to run up again. The Ethereum, it also pull back after hit the resistance, but they still above the support. So if they can hold on to it, they can find a way back also. So right now, let's take a look on the chart, the sector, so that we can see which one is the best right now. So look at the material. They are still in the correction. As you can see here, they failed to break through the resistance, come back down, so they are still sideways choppy, but they have a support in the upside also. The XLC, which is the communication sector, communication service sector, it continues to go lower. So this is the wicked one. We have to pay attention. A lot of stock like Facebook, okay, a lot of tech communication service stock, it continue to go lower. So this sector is still in trouble for a little bit here. The financial, it also hit to the sell zone, couldn't go higher, so they need to pull back a little bit before they can find a way to put it back up. The industrial, it also have a trouble to punch higher, so they are still jig-jag around here, so, but they have a strong support here. Let's see they can hold on to this level there. Okay, the technology is the one that they have a tough time to break through the level of resistance here, so they pull back, but they have a strong support here. It's very similar to the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq. They need to stay above 152 also in order to continue to find a way and snap back to the upside for the bull to continue. If they drop below here, then definitely that will be a trouble, okay, for the market. Let's see it, how they are doing here next week. Okay, the XLP with the consumer stable, they hit to the upper level here, but as you can see, this sector, they with the inflation is so high, but right now it looks like the consumer stable, people start taking profit. So we have to see what they're going to do here. If they hold up, they break out, or they continue to go lower. So the energy sector, the real estate also have a little bit trouble because the interest rate, if they raise the interest rate too fast, and then can and it can cause a problem for the real estate sector also. The energy, the utility sector, still back and forward. The momentum that they try to hold on here, if they break below here. So watch out for this level here. The XLV, which is the healthcare sector, they put it back up, very similar to auto market. They run up, but they ran out of gas, so they need to pull back. So they have a strong support here. Need to hold for the bull to continue. The XLY, which is the consumer discretionary, it still have a trouble right at the resistance here, so they pull back down. So they need to find a support around here, okay, in order to fight back. So we see the market be able to hold on to this level. So depend on the political news there. If the Russian not going to invade Ukraine, then the market can turn around. But if that one become a real one, then we have to watch out for the market to continue to put it down. Okay, so we'll see. So right now, talking about the volatility index, as you can see here. So look at year 2021, we are right here. So this is 22, we are right here. Okay, so in February and March of 2021, we shoot it back up, we climb back down, we shoot it back up. So right now we're in February and March, very similar formation that you can see here. They shoot it back up, and they shoot it back down, So we are still in the choppy sideways first before they can die down, and then the market will rumble again. So look at a very similar pattern here. So we'll see how the market come back. The market will do. It will be the same thing like last year or not. Okay. So but look like it's very similar pattern here. Okay. And the only sector right now, if we are trading into the top market, the sector that will be the red hot one is still a energy sector. You see that the energy sector still continue to push it up to the upside, and then they still rumble to the upside as long as the Russian news still there. The market, the oil still continue to rumble to the upside. And so a lot of stock here, as you can see, that a lot of big cap stock in the energy sector like CVX, they are still in uptrend, but they are a little bit standard. All the big guy, ExxonMobil, they go up to protect profit. They still have some little room there. PXD, right? Pioneer, Natural Resort, still rumble to the upside. And EOG, all the big one, they are still shoot it back up, okay? But a little bit standard for those guys there, so you have to monitor careful. But we see that a lot of smaller guy, okay, small and mid cap, they start to put it back up. Like a couple of names here I want to show you, like BRK, right? This one is only $29 and continue to break out this level here and push it up to the upside. PBR, that's another one, still continue to put it up to the upside. BTU, right? This is smaller, $15-17. Still find a way to catch up with the big guy. And next one like VET, right? This one here, those small one, they still rumble to the upside there. Okay, so that's just some of the energy stock that I want to show you. So this is where you should focus for the next week trading. And other than that, a lot of stock in the bigger sector like financial and the XLK technology, they are still in sideways correction there. So we'll see, let them build the base first, and then we were looking for the opportunity during the week. Okay, and as you can see that trading is a very risky business. If it's not a get rich quick scheme like many people are thinking. If you don't know technical analysis, then you are gamble with the stock market. So find some time, save your money, and invest in your education. That's the only way that you can survive in this volatile market, so that you can start your own financial freedom. Right? If you want to know more about our teaching program, you can click the show more link below. Right? So not yet helping you to understand the technical analysis, but we also guide you every day, mentor you until you are successful. So and we also help you. You can communicate with our Discord community with thousands of members. So they will also share the idea and support the new member. Okay, so that's all I have for you for next week. So if you want to know more, and if you're busy working, you can subscribe to our Watchlist Premium Watchlist, where we handpick many stocks daily and analyze in detail with the entry and the target so that you can follow. Okay, so I hope you enjoy my weekly market forecast. Please don't forget to click the thumb up like button below. Take care and good luck to you. I will see you on the next video.